Hello children, today in literacy we're learning to attempt to write short sentences in a meaningful context. I have some questions that I want you to have a think about. So my first question is, do you think the gingerbread man wants to be chased? Have a little think. Excellent work. He does not want to be chased because if he gets caught, then they would eat him. My next question is, why do you think the gingerbread man ran away? Excellent job if you said because he did not want to be eaten. And my last question is, how do you think the gingerbread man is feeling when he was running away from everyone? Great job if you said he was feeling a bit frightened and worried because he did not want to be eaten. So children, we have a letter from the gingerbread man and I'm going to read it to you right now. To the old man and lady. I am sorry that I ran away, but I did not want to be eaten. Love, the gingerbread man. Now that we've read our letter, can you persuade the gingerbread man to come home? I'm going to give you an example of what you could say, and I'm going to be talking in full sentences. Please come back, we promise not to eat you. Can you now have a go at talking in full sentences? What could you say to the gingerbread man to make him come home? Have a little think. I would now like you to write a letter to the gingerbread man. Can you watch my video on YouTube? And I would like you to write this letter too.
We are now going to write a letter to the gingerbread man. So when we start writing our letter, we need to write who the letter is for. So I've written to gingerbread man. So that's the person we're giving our letter to. I'm now going to write the sentence to persuade the gingerbread man to come back home. And the sentence is, please come back, we promise not to eat you. Before we write our sentence, let's clap how many words there are in our sentence. Are you ready? Please come back, we promise not to eat you. How many words are there? Well done if you said there are 9 words in our sentence. Our first word is please. Let's sound it out together. Are you ready? P, E, S. How many sounds are there? Fantastic. If you said there are 4 sounds. Our first sound is P. Can you find it on the sound chart? Good job. Before we write P, what do we need to use at the beginning of our sentence? Is it a capital letter, finger space, or full stop? Have a little think. Fantastic if you said a capital letter. So down the plait and around his head. Our next sound is Can you look for on the sound chart? Well done. So down the long leg. So we've got p, e, s. What's our next sound? Have a little think. Good job if you said E. Can you find it on the sound chart? Fantastic. So lift off the top and scoop out the egg. Lift off the top and scoop out the egg. What is our last sound? Let's sound it out. P, E, s. Have a little think. Well done if you said it's S. Can you find it on the sound chart? Well done. So sliver down the snake. Our next word is come, and this is a high frequency word. So before you write our high frequency word, what do we need to use? Is it a capital letter, finger space or full stop? Have a little think. Well done if you said it's a finger space. And I'm now going to copy. So curl around the caterpillar, all around the orange, mazy, mountain, mountain, and lift off the top and scoop out the egg. Our next word is back. Let's sound it out together. Are you ready? B, A, K. How many sounds are there? Well done if you said there are 3 sounds. Our first sound is B. Can you look for it on the sound chart? Fantastic. Before we write B, what do we need to use? Is it a capital letter, a finger space or a full stop? Remember, we're writing a new word. What should we do? Well done. We need a finger space. So down the laces to the heel and around the toe. Our next sound is A. Can you look for it on the sound chart? Well done. So around the apple, down the leaf. Let's sound it out together. Are you ready? B, A, K. What's our next sound? Can you have a little think? Good job if you said kangaroo. Can you look for it on the sound chart? Well done. Down the kangaroo's body, tail and leg. Our next word is we. This is a high frequency word, and this word does not fit here, so I need to move on to my next line. So down, up, lift off the top and scoop out the egg. Our next word is promise. Let's sound it out together. Are you ready? P, O, I, S. How many sounds are there? Well done if you said there are 6 sounds. Our first sound is P. Can you look for it on the sound chart? Fantastic. Before we write P, what do we need to use? Is it a capital letter, finger space, or full stop? Well done if you said a finger space. So down the plait and around his head. Our next sound is Can you look for it on the sound chart? Good job. So down his back and curl over his arm. P, O, S. What's our next sound? Have a little think. Well done if you said O. Can you look for it on the sound chart? Good job. So all around the orange. And our next sound is Can you look for it on the sound chart? Good job. So Maisie, mountain, mountain. So we've got P, O, S. What's our next sound? And can you look for it on the sound chart? Fantastic if you said it's a I, and here it is on our sound chart. So down his body and a dot for his head. And our last sound is S. Can you look for it on the sound chart? Good job. So sliver down the snake. Our next word is a high frequency word, and it is not. I'm going to write this down, but before we write our new word, what do we need to use? Is it a capital letter, a finger space, or a full stop? Good job, it's a finger space. So down Nobby, over his neck, all around the orange, and down the tower, across the tower. Our next word is to. It's a high frequency word. But before we write this down, what do we need to use? Is it a finger space, full stop, or a capital letter? Have a little think. Well done if you said a finger space. So down the tower, across the tower, and all around the orange. Our next word is eat. This does not fit here, so I'm going to move on to my next line. Let's sound it out together. Are you ready? Eat. How many sounds are there? Good job if you said there are 2 sounds. Our first sound is E. Can you look for it on the sound chart? Good job. So lift off the top and scoop out the egg. Lift off the top and scoop out the egg. Eat. What's our last sound, and can you find it on the sound chart? Well done if you said it's a T, and it's here. So down the tower, across the tower. And our last word is you, and it's a high frequency word. But before you write our word down, what do we need to use? Is it a capital letter, a finger space, or a full stop? Well done if you said a finger space. So down a horn, up a horn, and under his head, all around the orange, and down and under, up to the top, and draw the puddle. What comes at the end of our sentence? Is it a capital letter, finger space, or full stop? Well done if you said a full stop. To end our letter, we need to write who wrote the letter. So I'm going to write from Miss Bacon. So from is a high frequency word. So I'm going to write it underneath a capital F, and then down his back, curl over his arm, all around the orange, and Maisie mountain, mountain. And then I'm going to write Miss Bacon. I would now like you to write this letter to the gingerbread man. I would love to see your writing on Evidence Me. Thank you. Bye.